The NCAA Eligibility Center is like a watchdog organization for NCAA athletics. Their purpose is to validate that academic requirements are on track for a potential student athlete. Since you are considering schools from all divisions, we recommend registering for NCAA Eligibility Division I and Division II at the very least. It is not required for Division III colleges. The NCAA Eligibility Center was established to stop the doctoring and falsifying of academic records. When you register, you need to fill out what is called a student release form. The student release form grants permission for college coaches to look at your high school records. You cannot take official recruiting trips to NCAA Division I and Division II colleges without being registered with the NCAA Eligibility Center. You may take as many unofficial recruiting trips as you wish to. An unofficial recruiting trip is one where you pay for all of the trip. You cannot be given a written scholarship offer unless you're registered with the NCAA Eligibility Center. College coaches do not go to the NCAA Eligibility Center to find athletes. They find athletes first, then they go to the Eligibility Center to see if they're academically eligible to play. There are 4 steps to register at the Eligibility Center, and each step is critical and essential for your recruiting success. So the first thing you need to do is register. The cost is $90. This is one of those items on your to-do list that may slip between the cracks, so we recommend that you register the summer after sophomore year. That way, come the beginning of junior year, if interested, coaches are able to review your academic records immediately to see if you are a good fit. You will get an eligibility number once you register. Make sure that you take note of that. The second is a release form, and this is for high school transcripts. After you are properly registered, you need to fill out a transcript release form at school. This will allow your high schools to release your official transcripts to the Eligibility Center. This is confidential information. You must print and sign a release form requesting them to be sent to the Eligibility Center. You are not personally allowed to send official transcripts. Your high school must send them. The third thing is to request your scores for the SAT or the ACT. This is a step that most people get confused on because they think that automatically when you sign the transcript release that it covers both your high school transcripts and your SATs. So not only do you request the official transcripts from your high school, but you must request the test scores to be sent to the Eligibility Center directly from the ACT or the SAT organizations. Last but not least, review your status. Review the site to make sure that your high school transcripts, your ACT or SAT test scores are showing on your dashboard. It's super easy to do. Here is a sample of the Eligibility Center dashboard page. You can see in the top right where I have a number 1, that is your name, and it also has your NCAA ID number. This is a really important number that you want to take note of because college coaches may ask you for it to check your status. Moving on to number 2 to the left a little bit is our tasks. And you'll see there's a little red dot there. And this red dot signifies that the information is still needed in your task list. Scrolling down to our task list, you see that in this case, we are still missing the SAT or ACT scores and our official transcripts. Everything else has been uploaded, and that is signified by the green arrow. So you want to make sure that you follow up on these and get them uploaded as soon as possible.